Okay, I'm ready to get started on my next project. But one thing I wanted to do before I get started is last time when I had a small project, I wanted to try out a smaller roller. And so I bought this one that just had the one spindle and the roller went up on that one spindle. But I found out when I was rolling, the roller wouldn't turn. It would just sort of try to smear the paint on, and I wasn't very happy with it. I will admit that it's possible that I wasn't using it correctly. Maybe I need to push harder or something. Maybe I was using it incorrectly. But I didn't want to have to go through that again. And so I bought this roller, which has the thing just like the bigger rollers that spins. So I'm hoping that that's going to work out a lot better. So the first thing that I do when I'm doing a paint job is first to vacuum along all the baseboards to get the big dust off. Then I get a lint-free dust cloth, damp, and I wipe down all the walls that I plan on painting. And I won't make you watch me do all that. Not that it could make you watch me, but next step will be taping off so that I can do the cutting in. Yes, that even means moving the piano. I remember one time when I was going around with my mom, because she used to sell antiques, and sometimes some people would want to sell things out of their home. And I went with her one time, and this lady was selling some pictures, and they had painted around the pictures on the wall. So no, I don't do that. I move everything. Then, of course, wipe those walls down. I've washed down all the walls that I'm going to paint. I've taped off where I'm going to cut in. If I can see from underneath, I don't need to tape it off because I can do it fine without taping it off. I've removed all of the electrical outlet covers. I've paper clipped up the curtains. So now I'm ready to start painting. to show a little bit of cutting in, or else you won't think that I do it. And I start at the top, so I won't have to get on the ladder anymore. Just made me want to get where the roller won't go. Oh, I almost forgot. Since I don't pay for music, I recorded one of my Well, I'll continue this for the next couple of hours. It would be a boring thing to watch. I finished all the cutting in. So tomorrow, the rolling, the final piece. Then I'll be done with this room. I don't know if this is working or not. I've tried to press record several times. I know the photo on my Android phone got an update, and sometimes they mess with all the configurations. Because I first started out when I first started this rolling job, and I do love this roller a whole lot. But now I'm almost finished, so I at least wanted to show you some of what I'm doing. If this is working. I don't know what happened. It just turns out and it doesn't record any video, or it didn't before. I've tried it twice, so I'll see if this is gonna work. Oh, I forgot. I made a mistake earlier. Always easy to correct. And I know I've said it once or twice before, but I love this roller. I finished, and along the way, I broke my last PC computer. It's the only computer that I had to play my shoeboxes full of PC games. I don't know what I'll have to do, buy a refurbished computer, or maybe I can buy a computer disk drive to hook up to my laptop. I'm not sure, but I just don't like to go online to play games. I like everything contained. I don't want to be out on the whole internet. And so I gotta figure out something what to do there, because I enjoy doing that. But anyway, I finished. I'm very excited about that, and I'll take some pictures whenever it dries.